Nigerian Super Eagles are not ready for the upcoming 2026 without a doubt. This is yet another woeful performance coming from the Nigerian Super Eagles. No matter how you want to look at it, I want to give kudos to Kevin Bassey. Kevin Bassey scored his first goal for the Nigerian side, and definitely he helped to keep the hopes alive in the first half. And after then, going into the second half, that was a woeful performance. It shows that Nigerians are building their team around Victor Osimhen. It shows that without Victor Osimhen, the Nigerian Super Eagles right now will not progress so far. This is really a woeful performance. Imagine the kind of qualities of players Nigerians have compared to the Bafana side. The Bafana side has at least 6 players that plays abroad. And remember, coaches want to always prioritize this kind of players because they believe they have exposure and they've seen so many things playing for international football, their club side, compared to those who play in their domestic league, like in their local side. That is what is happening in the Nigerian squad. All the whole players we have in the Nigerian squad plays for international side abroad. Kevin Bassey for Fulham. Chukwueze for Fulham, Uwebwe, Fulham, Tolu Emmanuel, Wolves. Name them. There is hardly a local player that you will see in that team. So definitely the stakes are high for expectation coming from this kind of squad. Imagine you also having CAF Player of the Year, recent CAF Player of the Year, Adomana Lookman, who has I think like 8 goals for the Nigerian team, and nobody is able to turn up to be able to do something in this particular match. Yes, I was really disappointed with Truss Ekon for that own goal, right? That own goal was really something that he himself did not expect. So mistake happens in football, but it has happened. Nigerian Super Eagles were really woeful in this particular match, and I was watching it and I was like, what is this the kind of performance Nigerians will take to the World Cup if they eventually get to qualify? They are going to play with the likes of Sweden, play with the likes of England, play with the likes of other countries who have been performing. Imagine Nigeria, Portugal. Imagine Nigeria, Argentina. Is it this kind of performance they are going to put out there? We are still struggling with the likes of Rwanda, Benin, Bafana in our team. Lesotho. Man, Nigeria really needs to do better. If they eventually qualify, they really need to do better, because it shows that they are building their team around Victor Osimhen. Well, so far so good. It has shown that Nigeria has not really have a good time in the World Cup, starting from 1994. 1994, they finished in the round of 16, right? In 2002, they finished in group stage. In 2010, this particular Bafana were the one that hosted this particular World Cup. They finished in group stage. In 2014, Brazil, they finished in round of 16. 2018, they finished in group stage. 2022, they did not qualify. And now, 2026, it is even looking dicey that they might not qualify if they continue with this kind of performance. Looking at the table right now, Zimbabwe actually got defeated by Rwanda, and the table is really not looking in favor of Nigeria right now because Benin Republic has not played their 8th match. Right now, we have South Africa, who has played 8 matches, and they have 17 points. Nigeria, who does finish playing with Bafana with a woeful performance, they have 11 points after 8 matches. Benin Republic has 7, they've played 7 matches and they have 11 points. If they win the next match they are going to play, that will make it their 8th match, right? They will kick Nigeria off that 2nd position. Nigeria really are not the champions, or they are not the giants, like we do say, of Africa, because this is really a woeful performance. And I don't want to keep blaming coaches. Now look at those players. What are they doing? I'm beginning to have a rethink that Eric El Chile needs to start shoveling with local players and all these so-called international players, because it looks like they will have more burning flair to be able to play for the team compared to the performance we watched today. Moses Simeon, I was just pissed off with the way he was playing today. I don't want to even say much because this is really an annoying match, and it's really not up to standard for a team that wants to actually compete for the World Cup come 2026. If Nigeria really wants to go far, they need to up their game. They have the qualities of players, but they really need to do more, maybe in training, or they need to up their spirits in terms of how they tend to play on the pitch, because this is a no-no. Guys, let me know what you think about this whole video. What do you think is wrong with the Nigerian squad? Do well to write that in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next one.